What's up guys, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be giving my predictions for game week 35 in the Premier League. West Ham Liverpool. Now I'm going with a 1-1 draw. Liverpool have not looked great. I mean, they lost to Everton in a game where they looked absolutely toothless. West Ham fight for Europe. West Ham will be welcoming back Jared Bowen, which is such a big boost. The way the Liverpool forwards are playing, I do seem struggling a little bit. London derby, Fulham, Crystal Palace. Palace have won their last 3 games on the trot, but I do think they're going to drop points, so I'm going with a 2-2 draw. Mainly just because Fulham are quite good at home. Palace will be without Eze for this game. Elise didn't really play against Newcastle for too long, but he was obviously being rested. He's been out for a while, so he is fully fit and everything, but Eze is not. However, Mateta is in insane form, and Fulham do tend to give the ball away a little bit. You know, they can make mistakes. So, yeah, it should be a good game. Manchester United against Burnley, I've gone with a 3-1 Man United win. But I do think that Burnley are going to be the better side. They're going to have more possession. They'll probably have double the amount of shots, but they'll give away 2 stupid goals and just won't be able to take their own chances. Newcastle against Sheffield United, I think it's going to be a 4-0 Newcastle win. If Sheffield United do not get at least a point from this game, they are mathematically going to be relegated. Newcastle was very disappointing last time against Crystal Palace, but at home they should be able to beat Sheffield United. They beat them 8-0 last time out. I mean, I've got Isak, Barnes and Gordon in my team, so hopefully all 3 of them have a real good game, because if they don't, I'm finished. Wolverhampton Wanderers against Luton Town. I know Luton are fighting relegation, but they've got so many players out. I'm going 2-1 Wolves. Wolves are in quite bad form right now. They're winning something like 7 games, something like that. But they do have Hwang Hee-chan, Cunha fully fit now. Neto is getting closer. They do actually have attackers, and with the lack of defenders that Luton have, it's going to be very difficult for them. Obviously, Luton do actually have something to play for, so they should be given 150%, whereas Wolves don't have anything to play for, so they might just be on the beach chilling out a little bit. Everton against Brentford. I'm going 2-1 Everton. Both of these teams are actually in quite good form. They both won a couple of matches on the bounce and cleared any doubts they might have had over their survival and their stakes in the Premier League for next year. Everton are currently 2 points and 1 place behind Brentford. I believe they're going to win here and overtake them. Defenders should be able to deal with the Brentford attack fairly okay. Like, Ryan Foyt was fantastic against Liverpool, as is Tarkowski. Pickford is a decent goalkeeper, nothing amazing, but he is decent. He's better than Flecken. Pinnock v Calvert-Lewin will be a really interesting battle, because obviously Calvert-Lewin can jump 15 feet in the air, but Pinnock is also very good in the air. So it'll be an interesting matchup there. I think McNeil's going to have a great game as well. Aston Villa against Chelsea. I'm going 3-2 Villa. They will be welcoming back Cole Palmer, but defensively they look a bit all over the place. Going forward without Palmer, they don't really have any creativity. And you've got Jackson, who's absolutely horrendous. However, the reason I think it's going to be so close is because Enzo Fernandez cannot play a part in the game, which means Chelsea will be 10 times better. Because this should mean they line up with Caicedo and Gallagher as the 2 central midfielders. Then they have Madueke, Palmer, Mudryk as the attacking midfield trio, and then Jackson up front. And I think that is a very good team. I just don't really trust Pochettino. If Chelsea do field that team, then they can absolutely win here. But Gusto, if he's still out, I don't know how long he's out for. Gilchrist is a decent player, but Morgan Rogers is a fantastic dribbler. I feel like Gilchrist won't be able to deal with him. And then they've also got Watkins, who's in insane form and been insane this season. You've got Bailey, who's been really good lately, and Diaby as well. Like, they have a really good team. Bournemouth Brighton, a bit of a South Coast derby here. I'm going 2-1 Bournemouth. Brighton just have so many players out injured. It's going to be very difficult for them to get something. Bournemouth played very well against Wolves, got a well-deserved win. They will be without Milos Kerkez, who did get himself sent off in that game. But I still think they have enough quality to win. Tottenham against Arsenal, the biggest game of the game week. Without a shadow of a doubt, North London derby, one of the most fiercest in the whole country. They drew 2-2 at the Emirates. I'm going with another 2-2 draw here. But there are a lot of factors I have to try and consider here. In that game at the Emirates, Arsenal weren't really playing good football and Tottenham were playing very good football. Arsenal now, in the last few months, since 2024 started, have probably played the best football I've ever seen from any team live, at least. Obviously I know there's great teams from the past and everything, but from what I've actually been able to watch myself, I've been mesmerised like 85-90% of the time that Arsenal played in 2024. They've been perfect. Tottenham, on the other hand, haven't really been very good. But Tottenham have also had like 2 weeks off since their last game, whereas Arsenal have played about 4 games in that time, so there could be a bit of fatigue there. And also the fact that Tottenham are at home, Arsenal don't have the best record at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. It's the one game that Spurs fans will really want their team to win. I do think Arsenal kind of need to win here if they are going to win the title. because of the fact that Manchester City are currently, I guess, in points per game terms ahead. I just hope it's a really good game. Obviously, Tottenham do have some injury concerns. Doggy is out for the rest of the season. Arsenal don't really have any concerns. Partey's now fully fit again. Timber's back in training. So to be fair, I think Arsenal probably are more likely to win it. If Maddison starts playing like he was at the start of the season, Tottenham could win this as well. But Arsenal defensively have been really good this season. And yeah, I just hope it's an entertaining one, man. Don't want it to be boring. Nottingham Forest against Manchester City. I'm going with a 1-1 draw here. Manchester City dropped points at the City ground last season in a 1-1 draw when Erling Haaland missed a sitter. I remember that. And Nottingham Forest right now are fighting for their lives down there. You know, they have, in my opinion, the second best atmosphere in the Premier League behind Newcastle. They're very loud, they're very vocal, and they'll support the team for the full 90 minutes. And finally, there is a double game week, Chelsea-Tottenham. I'm going 2-1 Tottenham. I think they're going to finally win at the bridge again. They've only won once in the Premier League era there. They're going to get some revenge for what happened early in the season. Chelsea, like I've said, they're just so inconsistent. I know they do typically do better against better teams, but the way they were dismantled by Arsenal was pretty embarrassing. This is huge for Tottenham. They have their two biggest rivals in back-to-back games. So this could be another Chelsea win just because stylistically it might be a good matchup for them. I know Enzo Fernandez will be a big boost for Chelsea as well. But I'm gonna, maybe I'm just saying this because I hate Chelsea, but I'm gonna back Tottenham to get the job done. This game's on Thursday night as well. So when I do the review of this game week, this game won't be included in it because, I mean, I'm gonna have to upload it on probably Friday and it's kind of long, isn't it? So I'll probably review this game when I do my predictions for the next game week. Yeah. Anyway, those are my predictions. Let me know what you think in the comments down below, and I'll see you soon for another video.